So I would be remiss if we didn't re-talk about the Divine Mother and Father of all living light in the universe. So no matter where you can remember where you're from, it could be immediate or it could be back a long time ago, let's say 100,000 years ago. But all things originate from one original energy source. No matter how many lifetimes you had, and no matter what race outside of Mother Earth you may be now, you came from an original source. And not to claim that would be you missing a part, a very huge part of the spark of life from which you emanate from. So we're talking about the emanation of something. So we come here, we're human. We start to feel loved outside of ourselves from our mother and our father. And we also start to experience everything else that comes as a human. So in the process of that, all of our wiring systems get a little kibosh. In addition to that, we come in through a bloodline, and we come in through a family history, right? That's your bloodline. So there's a lot of things at work. And why I said I would be remiss not to talk about your emanating spark of life is because it's a big portion of this journey we're all on, which is to get your human, right? To get your human to remember that it's part of that emanating light force. And the way that you do it is you connect your heart. That's the best way to describe it. You connect your heart to that awareness. And you start letting yourself receive love. Okay, so that's the base principle. In science, they've proven that when the heart that we're talking about and the mind, your awareness of the fact that you're doing this, come together, you emanate gamma rays. And gamma rays are the highest form of your ability to create. So if you're not in that connection piece or don't know how, we're going to talk about that more deeply together. And if you want to look at previous videos, you can see my journey on finding ways to meet up with that. Finding ways inside myself to explore that, and then also finding ways to get out of loops and things like that. And interesting enough, all of this has been proven in science. So I'm going to link a video below, and he'll go more into detail on the scientific piece of it. We're going to have some fun this year, and we're going to have even more fun if we can learn how to connect our heart and our mind together, not as enemies. And when it first occurs, it's very foreign. But if you've been watching my videos long enough, you'll begin to realize that it's the only direction you want to move in. Because your legacy is this right here, your ability to create more of that love in yourself, because that's the divine direction. So it doesn't matter what you do for a living. This is what you do for freedom. And the freedom is your sovereignty. And we'll get more into all of this in a later video, but this is just to culminate some interesting thoughts within the mind that will create for you some choices. Anyways, thank you so much for listening today, and we'll encode this video with some light codes. I'm doing it now with telepathy. So enjoy. Ooh. Okay, have a good day.